Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus, March the 25th through to the 31st. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, and let's just jump right into the cards, shall we? I'll give them a final shuffle, give them a cut. Let's see where they take us. Okay, Sag. The Death card. I get like you need to really just take a chance on yourself, to believe in the energy, to believe that things are working out in your favor, to just, take off the robe, lay down the weapon, to let your inner child out, to explore the world, to embrace the moment. Feel the freedom around you, feel the liberation around you. I kind of get this is the death of the old. Now we do have a lunar eclipse happening at the beginning of the week, and that'll probably be a lot of it. But what no longer serves you anymore, you're ready to release it. You're ready to let go. You're ready to move forward in new directions. This is the time for you to feel alive, to feel liberated, to feel the sense of freedom, to let your inner child go and start exploring in the world. We have the Ace of Swords, the aha moment, the epiphany. New realizations, understandings, clarity, epiphanies, eureka moments are all in store for you this week. And we have the Page of Swords, so a little bit of serendipity moved in here as well. Something just out of the blue, it could lead you to a new love, a new passion, a desire, a new understanding that opens up a whole world of opportunity or adventure for you. Okay, let's go to work and career, but three wonderful cards on the deck, or on the board so far. We've got the Seven of Swords. I wouldn't be sharing everything that you're going to be doing or you want to do going forward in your career, in your job. Of course, we want to share it with the people where it matters the most. But as far as telling other people, and I use the elevator story so much with this, it's Monday morning, and you're in the elevator with a coworker, a good friend of yours, you hold them dear to your heart, and you said, hey, this weekend I thought of a way that we could actually double the productivity in the shop. And you go on to tell them about it, and they're nodding approval, and yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I'm going to tell the boss as soon as I get in there. Going to hit the washroom first. They go into the office, you turn left. By the time you reach the office, you see your buddy from the elevator shaking hands with the boss, because they've just sold your idea right from underneath you. So it could be too where they're trying to ridicule you in some way for what you're doing or how you're doing it or why you're doing it. Poking fun at you in some way so that they seem bigger than life. Trying to pull you down so they can raise themselves up. We've got the Justice card. This is really about making a commitment to whatever your goal, your passion, your desire is, and just give it your attention, give it your all, give it your focus. For this to show up here, this tells me that you really need to concentrate on growing, your finances, growing your prosperity, growing your abundance, by growing your passions, by stepping into your heart center, by stepping into your passions, by getting a sense of momentum going, getting motivated, getting excited, infusing yourself with enthusiasm over what you need to do over especially this week. For some reason, this week is like, it's almost like you're being tested. Do they really want it? Because we could probably arrange it for them, but do they really want it? So it's about showing up, it's about being present, it's about giving it your focus and your attention and doing what needs to be done. And the Ten of Pentacles, so it's the Yes card. Okay, if you want abundance, you want prosperity, absolutely, it can be yours. It goes without saying with that card. We also have a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. Okay, so a new emotional situation with work, with career, where you were dreading going into work, maybe now there's a sense of happiness. Something's happened. You get that promotion, you get that raise, you weren't even expecting it. They've asked you to come in for a series of interview because they think you'd be perfect for this job at corporate. Somebody has watched you work from the sidelines and approaches you and said you'd be perfect for what I do and what I have in mind, and I'll give you this and I want you to run that kind of energy. We've got, yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Follow your creative passions. Absolutely. This is the time to do it. Okay? It's safe to trust. So we have to tear down some walls. That could be part of this first card because obviously we trust nothing with that stance. We have our weapon at the ready. We are cloaked. We will not reveal any part of ourselves to another if we don't have to. Here, we have the ability to trust, to believe, to have a surety in our step. And we have, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So if you figure you need the help will come. Okay, so when the help comes, say thank you and put them to work. You can do anything right now. You have the strength, you have the ability, you have the confidence. So this could be a time of great change and potential growth when it comes to work, when it comes to career. We'll go to relationship. We got the Five of Swords. Healthy ego. Exercise a healthy ego this week when it comes to all the people that you come in contact with, but especially the people you hold closest to your heart. Some people will criticize for the sake of criticizing. Some people like to tear you down. Some people are actually trying to give you some positive criticism to steer you in the right direction, to see yourself from a different viewpoint in what you're doing and maybe how to grow from that or strengthen from that. So it all starts with a healthy ego and filtering out who matters and who doesn't matter. I think with that card too, it also says that you will come in alignment with like-minded people. So you could be actually joining new groups of people and finding a new best friend through one of those groups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is about new abundance, a new path. This could be a new relationship. There could be abundance attached to this relationship. So the person that you become acquainted with might already be financially stable or very successful. And we have the Judgment card. So this is a card that talks about, being rewarded for your past actions and being almost in a sense of a rebirth, of a new beginning, letting the old part of you fall away. And so if you are in transition of relationships, this is a card that says somebody, for what you've gone through in the past through with relationships, somebody new and wonderful is going to come in to change everything. It's going to be unlike any other lover you ever had before, is the actual words I'm hearing. So know that this is an opportunity, get out there and join some groups just for the sake of, you know, but maybe you don't want a date. Maybe you don't want that. But maybe you do want a new best friend, or maybe you don't even realize that you could use a new best friend, or they turn into being business partners with you down the road. This is where you're rewarded in some way for your heart, for what you give to the world. It comes back. So maybe your significant other, a best friend, your spouse, maybe it's a child or a parent, but somebody celebrates you in a way that you weren't expecting them to. We've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so open up, and have those positive dialogues, so that you can collaborate a beautiful life together. Absolutely. Let's look at your personal growth. We have the Ace of Cups, so it's embracing your passions, your dreams, your desires. It's all about that this week, isn't it? Temperance, having more by having less. You need nothing more to go forward. You have everything you need. In fact, You could get rid of a little bit more. Okay, so it is a time of completions and endings this week for us. So it's looking at what no longer serves us in our life, that we don't need that. We don't need to carry it forward. We don't need it on our plate. We don't need to be burdened in any way. So this is a time to, rise from the ashes, so to speak. Be the phoenix rising out of the ashes. We have the Knight of Cups. This could be true love. This could be somebody coming and whisking you off your feet and taking you away. I mean, this is the knight in shining armor. But it could also be where we just need to be present in our relationships a little bit more, and understand, spend some time with the people that we love, quality time. We also have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. So what have you been wishing for? What have you been desiring in your life? Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. When you start being grateful for what you have, you can expect so much more to come into your life. More things to be grateful for. It makes you feel more secure, more confident, more at ease. You don't get as worried, upset, full of anxiety or fears when things do happen in your life, because you know that you are already surrounded by a great abundance. We have cheer up and live for the moment. This is definitely a week to spread your wings and fly, so to speak. So live in the moment. Bring some happiness in. Bring some enthusiasm in. Opportunity knocks. Go for it. I do think that there's something really wonderful coming your way. It's like a magic box opens up to you. You find this treasure chest. I don't know. But something opens up to you this week, so be ready for it. And confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So you want to win the war. You don't want to win every battle. So make sure that you're not getting sucked into other people's dramas. Don't start the drama. Confrontational, the minute confrontational is okay in the fact that we need to clear the air. We need to have that conversation. But when we lose our tempers is when we lose the whole argument, right? So it's about preparing for that confrontation and knowing what we want to say, to make it not an unconscious, oh my gosh, we're in a confrontation, to, okay, when they approach me, this is how I'm going to have my stance. And hopefully you figured out how that's going to be a win-win for everybody involved. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.